stay tuned or just wait a little bit. Thank you.
Angus Cannon Drive. I believe in mercy, compassion, love, forgiveness, reconciliation, peace, and truth. Truth is the basic foundation upon which we depend. The reason I'm here tonight is to reinforce and defend the truth. At the City Council meeting last December 9th, several comments were made involving the Superior Court case with Katina Dunn, Desame Publishing, and Susan Henderson. We need to know that Desame Publishing, with Katina Dunn as editor and Susan Henderson as managing editor, was the original publisher of the Mount Wilson Observer. To bring everyone up to date on the truth of the judgment, in view of many misinterpretations of it, I would now like to read into the record the actual document of the judgment rendered by Superior Court Judge Edward Simpson, signed and filed on December 30th, 2008, and I'm attaching a copy of this document to my comments, which all of you will get a copy of. So let me get on with that. Superior Court of the State of California for the County of Los Angeles, Northeast District, Unlimited. Katina Dunn Plaintiff versus Desame Publishing, Susan Henderson, an individual, etc. Case number GC 039149. This is the judgment. It was assigned to the Honorable Edward C. Simpson, Superior Court Judge. This came, and I'm quoting, this came on regularly for trial on December 8th, 2008 through December 9th, 2008 in Department R of the above entitled court, the Honorable Edward C. Simpson, Judge presiding. Plaintiff, Katina Dunn, appeared by her attorney of record, Laura V. Faber of Hahn & Hahn. Defendant, Susan Henderson, appeared in pro per. Witness on the part of both plaintiff and defendant were sworn in open court and examined, and exhibits were admitted into evidence. After hearing the testimony, reviewing the evidence, and the arguments of counsel, the court rendered its decision as follows. Based on findings of fact and application of the law, the court issued a judgment for Dunn against Henderson on the shareholder derivative claims brought against Henderson for breach of fiduciary duty. Wherefore, by virtue of the law, it is ordered, adjudged, and decreed that Desame Publishing has a judgment against Henderson in the amount of $41,994.74 on the basis of Henderson's failure to provide capital contributions to Desame. Wherefore, by virtue of the law, it is ordered, adjudged, and decreed that Desame be dissolved. Wherefore, by virtue of the law, it is ordered, adjudged, and decreed that due to Henderson's misappropriation of design, masthead, and foremounting of the Mount Wilson Observer, that injunctive relief be granted against Henderson, and that she be required to eliminate the use of the word observer in all Mountain Views Observer newspapers published both in print and on the website and on any other documents bearing the name Mountain Views Observer. Wherefore, by virtue of the law, it is ordered, adjudged, and decreed that Dunn, as a shareholder, having successfully brought a shareholder derivative claim on behalf of Desame, is the prevailing party against Henderson. Signed by Judge Edward Simpson, dated December 30th, 2008. Let me emphasize the last paragraph of this judgment. Wherefore, by virtue of the law, it is ordered, adjudged, and agreed that Dunn, as a shareholder, having successfully brought a shareholder derivative claim on behalf of Desamy, is the prevailing party against Henderson. I would like to file these with the city as part of the public documents.